Right, hi guys. So this is just a little story that if you run um, your own gardening business or any kind of business really that involves going to quote jobs, you'll be more than familiar with this little story. So this is just really to answer kind of questions on what's it like being self-employed, and this is a classic story that fortunately doesn't happen too often. Um, but when it does, it's annoying. So I had a message standard thing. So I got your number on Facebook. Can you come and quote for me garden? And I always like to say, just to make sure it's something I can do, I always like to say roughly what kind of work is it, what's needed, and obviously where are you. So he messaged back. He said just a good old tidy, hedges, lawn. I think he said borders. So it was would have been a potentially quite a decent job to get. I'm filming this in January, the back end of January. I'm not sure when this will be out. I've got loads of other videos ahead of it, so this is filmed in January. So I thought, yeah, great job to get. So I messaged back. I said I can be there first thing in the morning to give you a price. And he said, can you come today? And I was off that day, so we were out just around the doors. We weren't like kind of doing anything special, but out with the family. And I should have, in hindsight, stuck to my guns. I usually do. I should have just said no, I can't come today. I can be around tomorrow, because his reasoning was he wanted to get us out quick, to get us booked in quick, because he had tenants moving in. So he was a landlord, and would have made no difference, whether it was going to be on the day or the day after. But I thought, I said, right, well, the best I can do is 2 o'clock this afternoon. And as I say, we weren't out anywhere special, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know what my plans were that day. As far as he was concerned, I said I couldn't do that day. I could do first thing in the morning. He should have accepted that. I should have stuck to my guns. And again, this is just a general story. This isn't me like crying on about it. It's just literally because I do get asked a lot of questions, obviously, on being self-employed, and this is just like a classic little story. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. So he said, yeah, great. Today's fine, 2 o'clock. I made sure we were back by that time. As I say, I cut my day short a little bit. We weren't doing anything special. That's kind of besides the point. And I said, I sent him a little message. I said, I'll be with you in 10 minutes. I'm on my way, type of thing. It wasn't very far. And he said, oh, I'm really sorry. I should have messaged you. I've had to go somewhere. Right. I was really annoyed, to be honest. But I thought, this still could be a decent job. I mean, that's a major red flag right there, though. If that was in the spring and summer months when you chock a block, I'd have been right. You can get lost, type of thing. I'm not working for you. And he said I can do any other time. I said, right, tomorrow then at 9 o'clock. I said, is there any chance of you doing it in the next half an hour? Because I've kind of, I've cut my day short with the family, and I was debating whether to mention that, but it did annoy us. Normally I wouldn't, but I said, I've cut my day short with my family. Can you get there within kind of the next half hour or so? He said, no, I cannot. I can do any other time this week. I said, right, well, I can do 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. As that was the original time. And I just didn't hear back from him. So, it's these little things which are, let's be honest, it's a non-story. But, this is like, a day in the life of a tradesman, really, essentially, not just a gardener. Anywhere where you've got to go and quote jobs, that's the reality. And unfortunately, I don't get too many of these. But my question to you guys is, how often does this happen to you? If you run your own business, which I'm sure lots of you do, how often do you get this? And what's your response? Now, I didn't obviously chase them, because I'm, once the customer does something like that, that's it. You don't want to work for these people. Chances are they want the job doing for nothing. I try to always be as professional as I can. Sometimes some things do kind of anger you depending on your mood. But I try not to send any, I've never sent a nasty message, I don't think you should. But yeah, that's it. So how often does this type of thing happen to you guys? I'll end that one there. Thanks for watching as ever, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.